On the bottom right here on Overgrowth Ladder Edition, it is our pink Zerg player from the clan DJ. It is Omee. Want to get the guy in the top right?
All right,
Oh,
and
sorry.
on the top right, we got the green Terran from Day 9 Ladder Clan. It is DaveSprite. There's a little bit of miscommunication there, but it was all right.
Sorry
We
about
saved it. I was like, I think I'm gonna go, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
No,
So
no.
I wanted to give you a fair chunk of time.
that. No, we did that right. We need the 15 seconds at the beginning is actually just that animation that plays at the beginning of each game.
All right.
So that was the reason why I was saying so. Now they're being okay. Hashtag be gentle. Only on anti hashtag. I have no idea what this is actually referring to because I missed about half of that random conversation that was going on in Twitch before we started. But yeah, whatever. So what do you think?
Popped in every now and then to say an emoticon.
What do you think of Overgrowth, man?
I like it actually. It's probably my favorite map in the current ladder pool.
Yeah.
Mostly because I like Terran on it because you have a lot of fancy things you can do. Like you can drop while sending little packs of Marines around, and it's just really good to harass people. I like it in TVP especially.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, yeah, go on.
I was gonna say there's a lot of room and maneuverability for drops in particular against TVP on this map, just because the third's so spread out.
Yeah, like there's just a lot you can do, and also your fourth bases are really vulnerable. No matter what you take, it's really annoying to take a fourth. But I just really like the map in general. I think it's placed really nicely. I like the watchtowers. I like all of it.
And doesn't a lot of the structure of this map actually look quite a bit like Cloud Kingdom? Now that I think about it.
Yeah,
I feel like the middle bit was like
similar.
raised up instead, and then they twisted it the other way.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I don't think you had this like straight line aggressive pathway though. I feel like there was something in the middle.
It was there was the ramp in the middle, and you had to go up the two things to get. Wasn't that like a thing? If I recall correctly, there was like a watchtower, and then there was like a high ground behind the watchtower.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You had to get up on the high ground.
Exactly.
Anything there. So this one's just like a flat bottom entirely, other than like the small scenery and stuff around. But
yeah, yeah.
I just really like the map. The rush distance isn't that big, but it's also not like a small map.
It was actually kind of a thing at first. I had the feeling like I wonder if this would turn into an insanely aggressive map, but you still see weird things on it. But
yeah, that's what I like about this map.
Though,
it's like what was with Ohana. Like you could be aggressive on Ohana, but it's still catered to macro play. It wasn't just like, oh, you have to macro on this map. Oh, you have to be aggressive. It's just you can kind of do whatever you want, and the better player is generally gonna have a good time just because it's a well balanced map, and that's what I feel. Is with the map.
Speaking of aggression, the Reaper got up there, basically just took one look around and decided to hightail it out of there rather than risk his life.
Yeah.
Something I can respect about that, I guess. He's also getting a good eye on a bunch of lings that are moving across the map right now.
DaveSprite's actually playing like the standard. He's probably going to take a third CC behind this. He's just doing the standard 2 Reaper into 6 Hellions. Oh no, he's mixing it up. He's adding a Starport.
Ooh.
He's probably...
Actually,
Is he went for Hellbats?
Yes, probably, because he's a pretty big fan of that play. We've seen him use it in this, actually against Omee more than once already. So he just likes getting those faster Hellbats. But
yeah, he did the opening for a for just the standard Reaper Hellion 3cc, but he turned it into Hellbats, I guess. He's gonna take an armory or something soon.
Could be. He's grabbing a tech lab onto the starport, which I find rather interesting.
Is he going Hellion Banshee?
Maybe. This was like very briefly. There was like a crazy composition that people could make when the
he is going Hellion Banshee
before Blue Flame got nerfed. If I remember right, I think that was like Hellion Banshee something else. I'm trying to remember what the other unit was. But this was like briefly in Wings of Liberty this existed. But
I remember just Hellion Banshee and Wings. I don't remember the third unit.
maybe siege tanks were supplementing it. I'm not 100% certain.
Maybe.
But oh well.
Yeah, I remember Hellion Banshee was pretty standard. Easy.
I think this could be pretty effective here so far.
He's losing the Hellions, which he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's killing the Queens, but it's a decent trade. 2 Hellions for 2 Queens, which is going to mean he's just cutting the production down by a lot.
Oh, he's killed 4 drones doing this already. Oh, but now he's going to lose everything.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Miss micro there. Move commanded off the round.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Is he getting cloak for this Banshee? Oh, but he has no queens. Yeah, it's like an add queen.
There's no air defenses at the natural at the very least, so...
He could just pick off some drones. Oh, he's going to attack the third instead. He's just letting it do its thing. He's going to get some drones. But...
I was going to say, as long as he doesn't lose this Banshee, this works out pretty nicely for him. He's also got decent...
Yeah, as long as it's forcing Omee to do things that aren't killing him.
And unfortunately, it looks like Omee's just keeping his wings at home, which is something I've seen a lot of players do when they're getting harassed by air units. They'll take their ground-only attacking units and they kind of get into the one control group mentality and they won't send them across the map to do anything else.
As you say that, he is going to harass now.
He did catch it.
But it was a bit too late because he had a window and he lost the window, but at least he's going to have map control with those lings, so he's just gonna keep DaveSprite in his base.
So yeah, DaveSprite, that would be the worst thing he could do right now is if he attempted to move out. But no, there's a Viking here now. He's actually gonna start putting Omee in the dark. Yeah,
that's a really nice play. Whenever I like going control with Terran, I always pretty much get a Viking. It's so annoying for Zerg, unless you're like, you have to really be on your game to stop the Viking, because you're like, oh, a Viking's killing my Overlord, but unless you're on your game, you won't pull all of your Overlords from the map back to your base.
Yeah, alright then. Ground upgrades, actually just about to finish.
+1. And a lot of racks and a third CC.
Invitize Carapace. This will be entertaining. See Zippy Overlords.
Yeah. One thing is if DaveSprite's going mines, it's really good to get Overlord speed because Overseers move as fast as Muters, I think.
Oh, really?
When you have them, so you have the Overseer with the Muter group, so you can pick off mines really easy.
Nice.
So you put the Overseers with the control group from Muters to snipe off the mines. I
gotcha. So far, that seems like actually a pretty good decision, as here comes said Widow Mines. Definitely actually going to be a factor in the Holy Banelings, by the way.
Oh, and he scans right on top of...
Oh, no. He's going to come out here to try and do something about it, but actually...
That's not good. He should just be staying behind his... Oh, he's going to have mines. No, don't lose those.
Oh,
he's behind his wall.
Where are the mines? Where did they go? There they are.
One's there.
Oh, but he's got detection.
Behind the bunker.
He's got detection. He knows about it.
Oh, that was a really bad mine shot. It only killed 2 lings and hurt his Hellions. He is pushing him back, though.
Oh, no.
That was... DaveSprite has balls of steel.
And he's putting it back down. Holy shit.
That is a ballsy play if I've ever seen one. He's about to get all in, and then he just moves everything behind his wall and sends them out.
Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, his command center is now slightly off, but putting that aside, you know what? That's cool. It's fine. This SCV is like, holy shit.
This is actually really bad for Omee, considering he's spending all of his gas on Banelings and not tech. And he's not getting anything done with it. Well, he's getting things done, but you really just want to do critical damage if you're going to be doing something like this, because his third isn't droned up, and you want to be a base ahead of Terran, and when you're equal bases and you're not droning, then
That SCV's like, please don't see me, please don't see me. Oh god, please don't see me. Oh god, they're staring right at me.
That it's breathing really heavily.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot believe this guy stayed alive. This is doing so much good for DaveSprite right now. Just being able
Yeah,
to
that
see
that
that.
one Banshee has 16 kills. It's a
Shit.
17 kills. It's a hero Banshee.
This is a hero Banshee. That means that being a slightly more skilled Banshee operator than usual was able to live for an average of minutes rather than seconds.
Killed the Overseer too.
I remember
I
seeing
think
some
Dave.
really... Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, I remember seeing some hilarious stat that Blizzard put around jokingly, like the average lifetime of a Marine. It's like something like a minute. It's so bad. But yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like Dave Sprite is just like a snowball right now, and it's just gonna keep rolling, and then it's just gonna roll through Umi's base because there aren't really any mutas, and it's just Ling Bane against like Marine Marauder mine, which you really need the mutas for to control the mines and just yeah. I don't know if you can get enough banelings and some good shots, you can hold, but.
Question
That's good
would be-
splits, yeah.
Oh, no splits at all, really.
That's no, yeah.
The thing is, there's actually not enough to completely finish this off, so the push doesn't stop.
Yeah. He's gonna keep on aggression. Oh, there are spine crawlers, which is gonna be good. He's gonna weaken up the army. Although he's building 32 lings.
I don't know if I like the attempt to chase the drones right there. I think he's actually not going to get very much damage done. I feel like he could have killed the Sturk by now.
Yeah,
Oh,
he actually could have.
oh well.
And that would have been good, considering if you have an option to either like kill like 5 drones or take a base, like the base is always worth it because you need to think about it. That's a third of Omee's production right now that you just take away.
I think he's still going to end up losing it anyway, just with this army coming in on the back of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah, it's good. And in the main is dropping as well, keeping the mutas and lings off guard. He's gonna kill. Oh, there's a bunch of banelings.
Ooh.
That was a lot better than last time because like 4 of those banelings went on the Marauder.
Nice. So, well, Omee's position right now is looking pretty bad. He needs a miracle really to actually win this at this point.
Yeah.
So, looking at halving the supply of your opponent, never a fun place to be for any race.
Yeah. And when it's 2-1 against +2, actually, did Omee misclick? He was going for missile attacks with like no roach warren or.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
Hydras.
In fact, he even went up to level 2 missile attacks.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he didn't have anything that even related to missile attacks, other than Queens, but
Maybe he had intended to transition into like
Roaches.
the roaches at some point, and then he just didn't build
He got
roach warren. Like maybe he got too much
caught
into
up
the
in-
roaches. Yeah. I mean, not banelings, sorry. But yeah, there you go. That's game 1, unfortunately, for
Yeah.
me.